What's up, Final fans? Are you still feeling the hype from that trailer earlier this week? This is what we're talking about today. This art mural. I'm just going to take a look at it, and I think I found something that may spark a conversation. Right? This is all pure speculation. This is just a fun video to make and just keep the conversation rolling about Final Fantasy XVI. First of all, I notice that all the icons are there now. It was confirmed that there are 9 icons total. I see 9 icons. The next thing I want to say is that this reminds me of religious art, and I couldn't quite place it. So what I did, I actually just typed it into Google, and I was like, all right, look, this thing is ringing bells, you know, angels are getting their wings. But anyways, I was typed it in, I said angel descending from heaven, right? Art, classic art. I just typed it in until I found something. I found this image here. Whoa. Right? This is actually Paradise Lost. It's a story from John Milton written in the 1600s, comprised of several books, I think more than 10 or 10 books. And it tells the story of Satan falling from heaven down to hell. This is all about disobedience. This is all about rising up against, you know, God or the higher power in Final Fantasy 16, which I believe are the crystals, or is a crystal. So basically, if you compare this to Final Fantasy 16 with disobedience and rebellion and stuff like that, the crystals have shaped our history for long enough, right? So that right there is a very, you know, defying thing to say. At the very least, Satan is Ifrit, or the dark icon. Because when I look at this mural, each of the icons have halos above their head, which is, you know, signifying that they are heavenly creatures. Except for Phoenix and Ifrit at the very top of the screen, which is very interesting, as it's almost kind of a reverse of what's going on in the Paradise Lost, where heaven is descending upon hell. It seems like, you know, demonic creatures or hell is descending upon heaven in this one. Another thing I want to talk about is in the trailer, it says 1,500 years since the war of our forebears, and they have been paying for it since, right? They've been dealing with it since, the blight and everything like that. So I believe that could be referencing the war, that Satan's rebellion against heaven and all that other stuff. But what's kind of interesting about that battle is, I got to point out, is that during the battle, Satan fights the Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael wins by cutting the entire right side off of Satan. Now, in Paradise Lost, this is completely separate from that. That's Ifrit. That is the Satan of Final Fantasy 16. But that right side that got cut off during the battle of the Forebears 1,500 years ago, what if that right side was reborn as Phoenix? There are now 2 icons of fire, which seems to be impossible in the world of Final Fantasy 16. How are there 2 icons of the same element? And this could explain it. That could explain it. And it could explain also how at the top of this mural, it's been discussed on Twitter that this is Seraph, right? The 6-winged angel. I believe that I've seen this conversation floating around on Twitter. They believe that it is a combination of the 2 icons. This is the final form, if you will, of the icon of fire. Now, that could very well be the case. For me, I see 2 different icons. I see 2 separate. I see Phoenix and Ifrit. But what I do not understand is if Phoenix is flapping its wings towards us, and that's his head right there in the center of the screen. If that's his head facing us, which would imply that they're working together, or if Phoenix is flapping its wings towards Ifrit, which would imply that they're fighting each other, which is what we've seen from Final Fantasy 16 thus far. That Phoenix and Ifrit fight each other, and it's even in the logo. So or they come together. I don't know, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, more Final Fantasy 16 content coming soon. I hope you're excited about it. I'm excited. I got more to talk about. I got something that builds off of this theory even more. So yeah, I got another video coming soon, and lots more videos coming soon. So if you want Final Fantasy 16 content, I hope you you know, stick with Final Fan TV. Give us a you know, subscribe and all that other stuff. But thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day.